Yeah, this is the third part on the discussion on factors contributing to infertility. I said I will be discussing the factors contributing to infertility in the males in my next video. So this moment I'll start with mumps, which is an infection that affects the parotid gland. It's a viral infection. I mentioned that as one of the contributing factors in the female too. So in the aspect of the male, if not well managed, it leads to inflammation of the testes. And the testis in the male is the producer of the sperm cell, which fertilizes the egg for conception. So this same infection, which is mumps virus, affects both male and female. Another thing I will talk about now is also the sexual transmitted infection, as it could be a contributing factor to infertility in the female. The female may be the one affected that's having the infection, but since you are always having sexual intercourse together as partner, so it is compulsory that when managing sexual transmitted infection in a female, the partner, who is the male, should also be treated for the same infection. Because if not treated for the same infection, there is possibility that she may reacquire the infection again from the male partner, which will eventually lead to infertility. So it is always important to take note of this. Don't let it be the business of the female alone when it comes to issues of infertility, but the male should always be carried along and be involved in the process of the management. Another factor is oligospermia. Oligospermia is the deficiency of sperm in the semen. There is a difference between semen and sperm. So many people do not know about this. In fact, so many people have not heard about semen. The only thing they've heard about is sperm. Sperm is the male reproductive cell that fertilizes the female reproductive cell to bring about conception. So the deficiency of the sperm in the semen is a big factor contributing to infertility. There is a standard number of sperm that should be in the ejaculated semen during sexual intercourse. At least about 100 million of sperm should be in the ejaculated semen. Anything less than 20 million of sperm in the ejaculated semen may lead to infertility. This is why a male should go for semen analysis. The semen analysis is not just checking for the number of sperm in the semen, but also checking for the nature of the semen. Because the semen, which we said is a fluid ejaculated during sexual intercourse, must not be watery, because it is a combination of several secretions, which means it must be sticky. So cases where they said a male is having watery sperm, it's not the sperm that is watery, but the semen is what is watery. So it is always good to go for semen analysis to rule out conditions such as oligospermia or watery semen. Some people will say, oh, there is production of sperm cell every day, so therefore they can have sexual intercourse every day. In fact, they can have it 10 to 15 times in a day if they have the strength. We have to take caution in anything we do. There should be limits to whatever we do. Anything that is too much or too less is bad. Even if sperm cell is produced every day, they do not become mature immediately. So they take time to become mature. So having sexual intercourse every day for no reason, and maybe with someone who is not even your partner, is wasting of resources. Though some people will say that, okay, if they don't have sexual intercourse, the sperm that is produced will be a waste. So therefore they need to have sexual intercourse and they need to release it. The point is, do everything with caution. Having sexual intercourse without caution, uncontrollable, could eventually lead to oligospermia, where you will be advised to abstain from sexual intercourse for a certain period of time in order to help the one you have to become mature and viable enough to cause or to bring about fertilization. Another factor is Azuspermia. Azuspermia is the absence of sperm in ejaculated semen. This time around, it's not about deficiency, but totally absent. Many people may not have heard that there is possibility that you are ejaculating, you are having sexual intercourse, you are ejaculating every time, but what you are ejaculating is just the semen and doesn't contain the sperm cell. So this condition is simply called Azuspermia. Azuspermia may be caused by endocrine disorder. Maybe the hormone that should bring about spermatogenesis is deficient in the body, e.g. follicle stimulating hormone, and it could be pituitary gland disorder, hypopituitary, that causes the hormone to be deficient. So in short, endocrine disorder could bring about Azuspermia. Sometimes it could be blockage, maybe due to infection, that affects the vas deferens, a structure that takes sperm from the testis upward when there is need to be ejaculated. So, factors contributing to infertility should not be taken serious only by the female, but by the male also. The male should check themselves. You could be ejaculating, complaining to your wife that you are really doing your own responsibility, that you are always taking time to be home, you are always at home. Sometimes you are home because you want to have time with your wife, and that you plan time for ovulation with your wife and everything. But are you aware that your ejaculatory fluid does not contain sperm? So take action today. Go for semen analysis to know if you have low sperm counts, oligospermia, deficiency of sperm in the semen, or there is absence of sperm in the semen, which is called Azuspermia. So don't self-manage this issue of infertility, but consult the professionals who will help you in the management of the issue of infertility, who will advise you on what to do, steps to take in order to help roll out infertility in your home. Please don't just view the video, but subscribe and help me repost. Thank you.